How's it going, guys? Big hugs from Kansas City. I'm JT Nickel on the Reddits and Jeremiah Nickel on the YouTubes, at Pro DJ Casey on Twitter. So are you surprised? Are you happy? What do you guys think? This is an unlisted video for EthTrader or EthTrader. We'll have to take a poll to see, do we say EthTrader or EthTrader, okay? It's just signaling, right? It's not going to change anything. I say it both ways for different reasons. I don't know why. So we got a poll. We got the ability to do polls using a person's time on the sub and involvement on the sub in a variety of ways. So this is a pretty big surprise that several of us mods were becoming aware of about 2 weeks ago when Internet Mall Cop, a Reddit admin, said that he had been lurking on the sub for a while, and he actually we talked on the phone for a little bit, and he talked to Adam SC1, I believe, and Carl S. Larson, Yukon, Captain R, quite a few of the more active mods, and we were going back and forth on what features we should implement, and it's still a work in progress, and it looks like we've had a lot of people that have been taking advantage of it. And I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of just show you a few things if you're new to the sub in particular, or if you haven't been active in the sub for a while. Okay, so I'm gonna in the description below, I'm going to add the the original post, so you can refer back to this video on YouTube for that link. And if you save this video into a playlist, it might work too. So let me minimize myself here a little bit. So introducing polls and community points. This is Internet Mall Cop. He was our main guy with Reddit that we were working with. I mean, I'm so elated that we were chosen to try this out. Basically, of all the Reddit communities that Internet Mall Cop has been involved with in terms of Reddit development, he chose us because we're the coolest, man. All right, we run things around here in a kind of unique way compared to other subs that he's been in, and I'm glad that we got a shot at it. So just to be clear, we're the only subreddit on the entire Reddit landscape that gets to do this. And it's an experiment to try to refine. It's going to be a process to make it better and better for everybody. So how does it work? Okay, users earn points for contributing to EthTrader through posting, commenting, moderating. Each week you earn points for your contributions you made in the previous week. So be active, right? And if things deserve an upvote, give them an upvote. Give more weight to the people that you like to follow in here. Okay, that's basically how weighting takes place in the polls. Okay, and everyone now has the ability to create and vote on polls. Feature primarily available on redesigned old web and mobile app users can still view and vote. So what do you do with the points? Okay, so I'll let you read this, and then I wanted to find this paragraph. Polls require a quorum of at least 50% of all total points of the community to vote for a single option, okay, to pass. So we can change, anyone can create a poll to change the distribution breakdown, and then you can also opt out, okay? And then there's this piece right here is a big one for those of you who don't come in here as often. Pardon me. Users who have not been active on Reddit within the last 15 days will not receive points today. That's of the creation of this this process. But you can claim your points by following this, and this will take you to the Google Doc. This is to reduce the amount of inactive points in the community. The reason why we did that is we have 200,000 people in our sub now, or very close to it. We have members that, you know, sold at $20 and haven't been back since. So those points are going to be wasted. We need to use these points on the people who are here that are active. Okay. Not only that, you know, shill accounts or bots or whatever, they don't deserve to have any points. Okay. And so, you know, people that come in here, and this is what's beautiful about this. more active members, ones who have been here longer, more consistently, who even if they don't post a lot, they still contribute something. Even if they get a point or two or three or whatever, it all adds up. And that gives a lot of weight to the polls. It's going to be awfully hard for somebody to come in here who wants to try to push their weight around in a poll by going around and spending a bunch of time gathering karma just so they can put more weight on the poll. Do you understand what I mean? So it really... it's a good signaling device for whatever we want to use it to signal for. If we want to use it for changes to the subreddit, it's good signaling for us mods. But, you know, we could use it for other things as well. Maybe this becomes kind of a really good signaling device for the main Ethereum developers like Vitalik or Vlad or any of those guys in the foundation, you know, Harrison or Hudson Jameson, for instance, Subtacular, who helps with all the dev calls. You know, those guys, we may have, as a time, we may have a mod sticky a poll that has to do with big governance issues, so they can at least get a pulse on what our sub is thinking. I know we're traders here, but we've also got a lot of crosstalk with the Ethereum subreddit, and really maybe Internet Mall Cop could get this going in the Ethereum subreddit. I mean, it seems to be a pretty cool deal. They show you points distributions here and whatnot. So anyway, so there was a poll that was made that had to do with what do we want to call these points? Do we want to call them donuts or buterins or, you know, whatever? So make sure you go look for those polls. We're kind of doing a couple of these polls and aggregating all those answers, taking the top three, adding some more from the comments, adding that into a second poll, maybe even do a third poll and really drill it down. And I'm not going to be the guy that'll say that we could change the name of it after we choose one. I would like to think we could change it year after year if we wanted to. I mean, Bags is funny now in a bear market, but Bags wouldn't be so funny in a bull market. I think it'd be funnier to do something that's more of a classic meme. Not that I like donuts or anything, but it's just an old meme for our sub from back in the old days. Please, when I'm going to post this video as a separate post on EthTrader, but I also check the comments on YouTube. But I would like for the comments to go on Reddit, and yeah, so pretty cool. I'll post the video, post it to Reddit, post the link to this. This is the initial link for the entire poll system, and then I'll also put the URL for the post of the video on Reddit too. Does that make sense? In the comments. That way, if you're on YouTube, you can quickly get to the comments section on Reddit. I hope everybody's doing good. I couldn't be more excited about this. I think this is such a novel experiment, and it's perfect for us, and I think we'll be able to handle it really well and have some very interesting content. Just know that it's going to get moderated the same way that comments would. I mean, if you're going to put a poll out there that's going to be super political about Brett Kavanaugh and women or Trump or something like that, it's going to get removed. You know that. And then, oh, it was also kind of the way this was born was Internet Mall Cop and Carl S. Larson. I should also add that, you know, Carl S. Larson came up with the RecDAO, which was kind of an early version of a signaling thing on Ethereum for our subreddit. And it was just, I think it was a little hard to get into. It's just didn't have ease of use. So hopefully this is going to help fix that. And eventually, wouldn't it be sweet if we could tie this all into, you know, some kind of a smart contract system too. But anyway, play with it, guys. Make some polls. Let's do some stuff. Let's experiment with it and take a look at it. Should also mention, if you didn't see it, you can see both the weighted and the unweighted results. That's kind of like a big deal, right? Okay, so you can see just the raw numbers, but you can also see the weighted numbers. So the raw numbers is like, you're going to get raw numbers, especially if people are going to try to brigade on answers with multiple accounts. Usually those people don't have a ton of karma to swing around, So the weighted answers are your people that have been here longer, who have accrued more time here with more participation. That's the whole point. All right. So, oh, I should mention, this will not calculate all of your karma from all of Reddit. It's only your points that you have earned in our sub. I think that's huge, right? That's so cool. So thanks so much, Internet Mall Cop, and the entire Reddit admin community that allowed your developers to do this thing called Snooze Day and be able to have, you know, an internal hackathon, and that you chose us to roll this out. And I hope that you get some good data from our people at EthTrader, and then that could translate over to the rest of Reddit, 'cause I think there's a lot of places on Reddit that could benefit from this. So hats off to you guys. Look, yeah, hats off to you guys. Big hugs from Kansas City. Thank you so much, and you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Cheers.